So welcome to this video. Vandaag doen ek dit in Engels because I've had many people asking me whether I can please do it in a language that will reach more people. So why are we failing our kids in the modern world? A 200% increase in suicide rate amongst children between the ages of 10 and 14. 1 in 5 children have mental health issues. A 43% increase in ADHD and an increase of 37% in teenage depression. Now, I don't suck these issues out of my thumb. These are actually statistics from the World Journal of Psychiatry. And I am very eager to provide you with the information if you are wondering where I get my arguments or information from. So what is going on with us? What is going on with the world? What is wrong with the world? People inherently stayed the same. The world around us changed. And I hardly blame children if I hear what they have to tell me. So over the past 15 years, researchers have given us more and more alarming statistics on an acute and constant increase in childhood mental illness that is now reaching epidemic proportions. The stats don't lie. So today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for quite some time. And that is the quiet crisis facing our children in the modern world. It's like a building storm. It's like something that is happening, a foreboding of what is to come. As it is, the world is in turmoil. And it's something that we don't discuss nearly enough. The lack of meaningful, personalized support for our kids, especially in schools and communities, even churches and at home, and with mental health professionals, are lacking sorely. So you see, Generation Alpha, the kids born from 2013 onwards, are growing up in a completely different world that we did. We can also apply this to children that's been born earlier because they have been slow cooked into 2013 and onwards, even if they were born earlier. These kids are fully immersed in technology. Information is instant and feedback is immediate. Yes, we give feedback, but the feedback is slow. The feedback is not immediate enough. And in some cases, the feedback is completely non-existent or ignored. And while this fast feedback might sound exciting from the outside, it also created and still creates challenges that may not be understood by adults at all. So these kids don't respond well to the old top-down way of teaching or counseling or communicating, and they crave connection, real conversations, and people who actually listen to what is happening in their lives, in their world. They have so much input from TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you want to call it, that the reality of their environment, the Umwelt, has become a problem. But one of the main challenges I see, as clear as daylight, and this is only my opinion, I'm not blaming anyone. It is from the hundreds of children that I see in this office that tells me the same thing over and over and over. And I cannot but deduce that many systems around them, if not all, haven't caught up with the times, haven't caught up with them. When the DSM-5 was released in 2013, it was already out of date. Yet, we are still diagnosing children in 2025 according to a book that was written and published in 2013 and was written over a period of years before that. Doesn't it make sense that we are a little bit out of date? I think existential problems are more relevant than clinical diagnosis, although clinical diagnosis has its place and definitely are relevant in some cases, but not all the cases. I think children are too easily diagnosed with a dysfunction when they are showing a normal reaction to a broken system. So schools often struggle to provide timely, honest feedback about what is really going on with a student. And when children face anxiety, behavior problems, or social struggles, counselors like me are called in, but without the information that we or I need to help them properly. I'm in a vacuum. I see an entity coming into my life that comes and sits here with me that doesn't really know what to tell me. I have to spend 3 hours to find out, so what are we really talking about? Because they don't really have the vocabulary to tell me what's going on. They are young. On the other hand, they are embarrassed to tell me because ek is nou 'n nuwe oom. Kan ek nou die oom vertrou met al die goed wat ek moet vertel? So ja, ek dink that is a problem. So what we need is a collaborative approach where teachers, parents, the church, psychologists, counselors, doctors, and other professionals actually have a conversation with each other. Feedback isn't about blame or reporting bad behavior. Ons sit die pot mis daar. It's about giving us a window into a child's world so that we can offer support before it's too late. I can sit and listen to people complaining about their children all day long with pages and pages and pages and sections of WhatsApp complaints. Start to think why this is happening. If you blame a child for their behavior, start to think about why they do it, how you can help them, and not try and hit a square block into a round hole, because the only thing that you will get is resistance, and you will most likely just worsen the situation. So when feedback is shared openly and ethically, we can build a culture where children feel safe when they ask for help. Not in the way, not that they are a bother. Don't tell them to come back later. Make their problem feel important. Make it important and have the will and the courage to talk about the tough stuff, not only the easy stuff. And when no kid is left feeling like they're struggling alone, because that is one of the main problems that I have. Parents are absent, help is absent, the help that they get is half-heartedly administered, and people tell them they are naughty, they are disrespectful, they are defiant, they are oppositional, but that is so easy to overcome. So I'll be honest, right now a lot of kids aren't getting the support that they need. Not because people don't care, but because the systems are not designed for this generation. The feedback is too slow, too vague, or simply just not there. It doesn't happen. And as a result, too many children quietly carry anxiety, loneliness, and pressure on their shoulders. The weight becomes too much. It is school, it's parents, it is religion, it is thinking about the future, it is social media, it is an existential problem of why do I live? What is my future? Who cares? Do I have support? What do I build my values on? All these things are adding and adding and adding until in the end of the day they tune out and they switch off. No wonder. Okay, so when we take time to understand each child's strengths, struggles, and personality, we can help them build confidence, resilience, and real emotional strength. But for that we need honest conversations, timely information, and we need to change the culture where asking for help is seen as a strength and not a weakness. Children don't know. We are there to advise them, to guide them, to see that they don't color outside of the lines. If they color outside the lines, do not shout at them. They are still in the learning process, and trust me, children are very open to change, but you have to implement the change correctly. So today I want to leave you with this. Whether you're a parent, a teacher, a friend, a doctor, a professional, a counselor, any of these people, a person in the society that knows the child well, be someone who listens. Children can smell falsehood or false attention a mile away, as they can smell treatment or therapy a mile away. If you want them to shut down, be dishonest, lie to them, dismiss them, be inauthentic, and make as if you care. Do not be on your phone all day long and tell them to get off theirs. They recognize inconsistencies and they quietly hold it against you. Your discipline is falling away immediately that you break the rule that you tell them to keep. So we need people who are not afraid to have the hard conversations, because those small moments of care might be the thing that changes a child's entire world. So, thanks for watching, and if this message resonates with you, please like, comment and share this specific video with someone that you think might benefit from it. Whether it is a teacher, whether it's a doctor, whether it's a friend, whether it's someone in a school society. Because there is hope. We do not need all these high and escalating numbers of suicide, ADHD, depression, and all the things that goes with it. It is solvable. But let's get the conversation going. Because trust me, our kids deserve better. Thank you very much. And please tell me something in the comments if you need any information that I can supply you with to increase your awareness, someone else's awareness, on how to deal with this generation of people. Before we diagnose them, give them a lot of pills, medicate them so that they all run around like zombies while still not living up to our adult standards, which they currently do not quite understand. Thank you. It's been very serious, but to me, it's a mission I'm on, and I will not stop until we do something constructive with the problem that we are facing at this moment. Thank you and goodbye.